Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Deepak Jacob Thomas. My channel is djthomasedu-world.net. This channel is basically committed for Kaizen and technical education. Kaizen, as we know, is for continuous improvement. So I'll start with Microsoft Excel, which in my opinion is a Kaizen for day-to-day work to make better use of Microsoft Excel to get our data or work of cautious format into a simple data. If you like this channel, kindly subscribe and give a like for the videos you have viewed. Let's start with Microsoft Excel. Excel's tutorial. As you know what is Excel good for, we'll go with the general introduction. First, it is for fast numerical calculation, creating charts, organizing data and text analysis, automating complex tasks, and concluding to conscious format. The ultimate goal is to display and analyze data large or small. How it is achieved? This is achieved with the help of Microsoft Excel. Excel is basically a spreadsheet with data arranged in rows and columns in a grid to calculate, evaluate, and represent. Excel aims to make a job time efficient and accurate. Now let us move on to the screen display function in a sheet. We start with the ribbon. Ribbon holds majority of all Excel commands. Coming to formula bar, in an active cell as highlighted blue, any function, any formula, anything we type will be displayed in the formula bar. Title bar indicates as a name, it indicates the title and the name. Now let's go with the column letters and the row numbers. Column is arranged in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and rows is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to define this active cell, we can give as D19, D19, row column D and row 19. Let's go to the sheet scroll button. This is used for scrolling between the sheets. Suppose you have large number of sheets inserted and few goes hidden. To view it, just click on this button. It will display the sheets previously done. Every new sheet is defined by the name sheet tabs. We have scroll bars for vertical scroll and horizontal scrolling. Further, let us move on to Excel shortcut. Hi and welcome to Excel shortcuts. I categorized Excel into 30 different types. My channel djthomasedu-world. Let's start with shortcut 1, Control N. Control N creates a new workbook. Control and N creates a new workbook. Next, Control P. This is used to print a file. Before printing, a print preview box will be displayed. Control P. It will be an option what to print selection, entire workbook, pages from which page to page, and number of copies, and so on. This alt key, serial number 3 will be detailed down. Let's go to Control C, D, and R. What does it does? Control C as it copies. Control V, it pastes. Suppose I need to paste one more, Control V, fine. 1 or 2 operation, Control V is good. But imagine you have a large data here. This data to be copied till 24th row. It will be a time consuming effect. So that will be done with help of Control D. With the data, select the range and enter Control D. What is that? The data above will be copied below the cells. That's the main function of Control D. Control R. Basically copies the data to the right. Control X, Y, and Z. Suppose I have this data, I initiate control X. Difference between control X and control C is that it cuts the data and copies to another location chosen. Now I need to undo it. Control Z is the key. To redo it again, control Y. Control F and control H. Suppose I have a data here, I need to find the data, so I initiate control F, enter say 30. Control H is a replace command. Say I enter 15 and give replace all. Excel has made two changes. That means it has found the values of 30 and replaced with values of 15. Alt F1. Alt F1 is a basically shortcut key for the chart. Just select the data and enter Alt F1. It will pop up the chart. Select the chart which you want, either pie chart, bar chart, line chart, anything, and start with the data. Let's go to next command, shift space and control space. Shift space basically selects the entire row, control space selects the entire column. Let's see how. Shift space the entire row, control space the entire column. Let's go for next shortcut, control page up and control page down. What does it do? Control page up and control page down is a navigation function. Just watch. Control page down moves forward and control page up moves backward within the workbook and the sheet. Control G. What does control G basically does? Suppose I need to go to B3 whose value is 15. Just enter control G B3. The active cell will be in B3. It's nothing but a go to function. F2 to edit an active cell. Suppose I have a data entered, it's all in caps. I need to edit. I can edit by double clicking with the mouse. The cursor moves, but it's a time consuming job. To make it more easy, I'll just place the cursor on active cell and enter F2. What the cursor does is automatically moves to the end of the category. From here you can edit it. So F2 is a major key to edit the last letter, last word in an active cell. It is much used daily command. Control and column. What does control column does? Control column basically displays the current date. Let's see, control column. This current date will be extracted from the system and will be displayed. Control shift plus and control minus displays a dialog box to insert blank cells and displays delete dialog box to delete selected cells. Suppose I want to insert a column, control shift plus, it inserts a row. To delete the row, control minus. Simultaneously for the column, control shift plus and control minus to delete it. Now let's go to shift F2. What shift F2 does? Shift F2 is nothing but to display the command dialog box. What is command dialog box? Suppose we have typed the word or a letter 20. Just press shift F2. The command dialog box will be highlighted. Just enter the data you want. and click it anywhere, it closes. The corner will be highlighted with a yellow tag, or sorry, a red tag. So when you keep the mouse, it shows a reminder when you work on a spreadsheet. Now let us go to strike through. Control 5. Supposing you have data, you want to apply strike through, select the data and enter Control 5. The, the data will be in strike through format. To undo it, select the strike through data, Control 5 again. It undoes this category. Control 9 and Control 0. What does it does? It Control 9 hides the rows, Control 0 hides the column. Control 9 hides the rows and Control 0 the column. Now let's go to Shift F6, Alt H and its functions. As I commented above, serial number 3 will be explained. Shift F6 will display the shortcuts to go to page directly by entering new words P or to the formula or to the data. It's just like going to the tools and its subcategories. Simultaneously, Alt H also does the same function. Supposing I need to make this in a border, just go for Alt H. A B is border, B and A. When entering Alt H, B and A, the data will get a border. We can customize and remember the function based on our usage. Now control plus shift and up arrow and down arrow, what does it does? Suppose your active cell cursor is here, you want to select the data down, enter control shift and down arrow. It selects the values below the active cell. Assuming your cursor is in this position, in C4, you have to select the data above the cell, control shift and up arrow. It selects the data above the active cell. Control shift L, what does it does? Supposing you need to do a filter, to go to the filter option, control shift L, it automatically displays the filter option where you can choose what to filter and get the data out of it. Let's go to Alt and down arrow. What does it does? Supposing this is my active cell, I have initiate control shift L filter. I need to click this. Instead of clicking the field individuals, just keep the cursor near the click on the cursor where you want to drop down, enter Alt and down arrow. It also does the same function to display the drop down list. Just click the values and you get the data. Alt F4. Alt F4, as indicated, it will help to exit from the Excel. Before exiting, it asks whether yes to change, save the data, no, or cancel. Choose the option and we can exit from the Excel. Thank you for watching Excel shortcuts.